Welcome to the girls. We're here at the Laurel Mall in our brand new beautiful set. How do you like it? Is it sparkly enough for you?
I love it.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
It screams girly girl.
Yeah. It has some bling in it. We got our pink cups back. We got our beautiful flowers back. We're back with bigger and better guests.
Look at my big diamonds on my chair.
Yep. We got diamonds on the chairs, and we have great topics coming up.
Yeah, we do. Well, let's address the elephant over here. I have this big bottle of cream sitting on the table, and I wanted to tell everybody about it because it's something that I discovered while my sister unfortunately was in the hospital. She had very dry skin from the surgery, and they used this cream on her. It has olive oil in it, so you know how they say how good olive oil is for you? Yeah. Well, it's good for your skin too. And it is Medline Remedy with olivamine. And of all the creams I've ever used, you could tell by the jumbo size that I called and ordered. I ordered it online. And if you're wondering how I got it here without spilling it, I use my little hair clips. It keeps the pump. So there's a little
I just
hint
use
for you,
olive oil. I should have brought that and just put it all over my body. Just use regular olive oil. It's just as good.
Right, and then I could dip some chips in you.
Well, after the winter that we had, everyone's scaly and cracking. So now that it's spring, we figured we'll pull out our spring colors and our diamonds and, you know, have some fun. Get out and get some fresh air.
Well, I'm excited about doing the shows, as we always are. We meet so many nice people, and with our new location, it's so nice and lively up here at the Laurel Mall. It's like packed with all these great stores.
Yeah, people are out and about. Should we talk about Facebook? Let's look at some of our posts, some of our comments, some of you guys interacting with us.
Facebook's fun, and while you're doing that, I'm going to comment and give a big shout out to Smith Flora for these gorgeous flowers.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Isn't the color pretty?
Favorite. Those are my favorite. The tie-dye are my first favorite. Do you ever see the tie-dyed roses? Yeah. They're awesome.
We'll have those another time.
So what should we talk about today? Let's see. So we posted women are ditching hair dye for their natural gray hair. So would you keep your natural gray or do you wash it away?
Well, this is my natural hair, so what could I tell you? Blondes don't get gray, they just get blonder.
I think her nose is going to grow soon. But it was funny, some of the comments we had here. Rocking my gray for over a year. Some are on the fence. They have healthy hair, but it's a little limp because it goes gray. So when you get those gray hairs, if you don't dye them, they're a different texture than the rest of your hair color.
All right. Well, speaking of hair, we're going to have a lot of beautiful hair on these girls who are joining us today.
Yeah, little beauties.
Yeah.
We have the Greater Hazleton pageant winners on with us, and one is a returning guest, Caroline Jones. We'll talk to the title holders on the show. Most importantly, talk about the young generation and what they are doing to really impact their communities in a positive light.
Yep, can't wait. Stay with us. Call your friends, as I always say. Go online, Facebook, any device you have. You could watch us. We'll see you when we come right back.
Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching the girls here on SSP TV. We're in our Laurel Mall location. We have a returning guest coming back with us, but right now we're with the Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Organization. We're with Sherry Homenko and some of the title holders. Thank you girls for coming on the show with us.
Thank you for having us.
And thanks Sherry for wearing the girls' hot pink color. That was very kind of you.
That was a prerequisite, right?
Hey, great minds think alike.
You're a returning guest too, weren't you on with me when we did the first pageant show?
I believe so. I think we were done at Dragonfly.
You're right. You're right. You remember that?
It was the third. This is the third time. She was with us on our Hazleton, the Broad Street, also.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the first one.
3 times a charm. So tell us what's up with the pageant and with the scholarship program and what's going on with you.
So we're in our 6th year of title holders, and we'll be entering our 7th crowning year this upcoming November. Our next program is going to be Sunday, November 17th, 2019 at MMI Preparatory School. We've expanded to 3 Miss titles and 3 teen titles and giving girls the opportunity to earn scholarships in the Hazleton area and throughout all of Pennsylvania.
Now, because they're wearing crowns, a lot of people think that this is a beauty pageant, but it's not only beauty from the brain. I mean, tell us about what it actually does for them. You mentioned scholarship money, so it's not just how they look, it's how they perform as well.
Absolutely. So it's wonderful that our title holders are beautiful. However, being beautiful is not a prerequisite. These girls are judged on their community service, which includes their social impact. So everybody has something that they advocate for that is important to them. It's based on academics, it's based on their interviewing skills, and it's based on their talent. And a lot of girls, they think that in order to compete, they have to have some type of performing arts talent. Well, that's partially true, but not completely true. We have girls that have done speed painting and speed drawing, which aren't typical talents. We have somebody that'll be on later that does martial arts. One of our current title holders does motivational speaking. So I encourage others to think outside the box and figure out a way that you can get involved.
I'm glad you brought that up because I know when I was growing up and we looked at doing some pageants, it was discouraging if you didn't have a talent, like you're saying. I remember I did
Right.
art.
Everybody
Remember?
thought talent was either piano or singing or whatever, but Janine actually drew. And she dressed sort of like in the Mickey tuxedo, and she did all Disney caricatures and whatever that she painted. So, I mean, you could really find out a lot of things you're interested in.
Yeah,
Well,
find your talent, right?
Well, the great thing about that too is the national platform of the Miss America and Miss America's Outstanding Teen Organizations is Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So we encourage our title holders to get involved with that and also find ways that they connect with the kids. And I think that's a great talent that you'd be able to go into a hospital and show a kid how to draw.
There you go. So let's talk to our title holders, okay? Well, first, we're going to start off with Miss Greater Hazleton's Outstanding Teen 2019, and that's Mackenzie Sherman.
Hello.
Hello. So I hear you go to Weatherly School.
Yes, I do.
I have a good friend that goes to Weatherly, Ashley James. You know her?
Yep,
She's
I
on the
do.
basketball team.
And I
You
was
play sports, right?
I was a cheerleader for my school for many years. I was a varsity cheerleader for 2 years, and I played soccer for the last 3 years as well.
Very nice. And this is your second time coming out for the scholarship program, right?
Yep.
So how was the first time compared to the second time? What did you learn from that?
Well, my first time I competed at the Hazleton pageant was my first ever pageant,
Yeah.
so I was brand new to the whole experience, and I didn't really know what to expect going into it. So I kind of went in with an open mind and was like, if I enjoy it, I'll continue. If I don't, I tried something new. So I ended up meeting 12 new friends at the end of the day, and I wanted to keep going and I wanted to keep meeting people, and I was so lucky to have the opportunities that Sherry and so many other local directors have provided for us. And now my second time around, I hope I can encourage other girls to have that same experience.
What was your platform?
My platform is concussion awareness for student athletes.
And why did you choose that?
I myself suffered from a very severe concussion at the age of 10, so now I speak to kids and all athletes about the preventative measures and how to raise awareness for these injuries.
And so what do you hope to do with your title?
With my title, I hope to encourage all girls of all ages to go out and try something new and to help them get involved with their communities and develop those leadership skills that are very important in today's world, and teaching girls that they can do it no matter where they come from. And I also want to spread the message of concussion awareness throughout my background, and I would like to keep moving forward with all the money I've raised for this.
What can you share with our audience about concussion awareness? What would you like young girls to know about that?
That these injuries are way more severe than everybody seems to think. When you damage a brain, it's not like breaking a bone. It takes years to recover, not just 6 weeks. I suffered from a concussion at age 10, and I got an MRI last year, and you could still see the bleed in my brain from 6 years ago now.
So what do you do for that? How do you cure it?
It just takes time. There is no cure right now for concussions, but with the time we're allowing researchers to have, we can increase the possibility of finding an actual cure for these injuries.
Very good. Well, good luck with your campaign this year.
Thank you.
Well, next to me I have Brooke, and I'm going to try and not kill your name. Piscotti, like biscotti?
Yes.
Oh, I love it, because it's just so easy for me. And you are Miss Pocono's Outstanding Teen, so you are also a second-time returning to pageantry as well. But actually, third time. Didn't you start out as a little princess?
I did. In 2014, I competed for Miss Pennsylvania's Princess, and that was my first time competing in the Miss America organization, and I was fortunate enough to have won the title to continue now with a teen title.
Right, so starting at a young age, boy, that's really great to know which direction you're going in to really put yourself out there. You had a very special platform that's near and dear to my heart. Why don't you explain to the audience what that was?
Yes, my platform is Be a Buddy to Special Friends, spreading Down syndrome awareness. Before I was born, my family had an unfortunate situation, and ever since I heard that story, it has been very near and dear to my heart, and I wanted to spread the message that even though children have Down syndrome, they're just as normal as we are.
They're normal and they have the special kind of feeling, and they are so special.
They are.
I mean, I have had the opportunity of helping to raise a Down syndrome child. One of my friends had a Down syndrome daughter, and they're just so loving and so caring, and I think we could pick a lot of messages up from them, don't you?
Definitely.
So what did you do for the talent part of the show?
For the talent, I decided to do a tap dance. I've been dancing since the age of 3, and whenever I just feel lonely or upset, dancing has always been my go-to thing, and I just really like to tap dance, so I decided to do that as my talent.
I guess it's a good stress reliever, but I don't know how much stress you have in your young life. But did you take classes for tap dancing, or are you just self-taught?
Yes, I have been taking classes since I was 3, and as I call them, the noisy shoes. That's all I wanted to do was the noisy shoes, but it has definitely been my go-to style of dance since 3.
Well, I hope you tap your way into all kinds of success in whatever you do. So stay with us, guys. When we come back, we are going to meet the Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Organization's Miss Keystone. Stay right there.
It's the Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Organization, and we have the title holders with us. We also have Sherry Homenko. She's the executive director and has been with the program since it started 7 years ago. So we kicked it off 7 years ago, and a lot has happened with the growth of the organization. So talk about that a little bit.
So there's 3 big things that have happened. One, we now have 6 titles. We have 3 Miss and 3 Teen titles, and I'm sure you're both wondering how that works. With our Miss and Teen, for the Miss Greater Hazleton title, that is limited to girls that live in the Hazleton area, so that ensures that we have local title holders. The other 2 titles of Keystone and Pocono are open up to the rest of the state. So we could have girls that are from the Hazleton area in that title, or girls that live throughout other parts of Pennsylvania. I guess the other thing to put in is that the swimsuit phase of competition has been eliminated.
That's a big one.
That's
a big one.
So that's one of the biggest things that the Miss America organization wanted to emphasize, is that it is not about look. It is not about if you are a size 12 or a size 0. It's about what's up here and what's in here.
And that, a lot of social media, there's been some positive impact on that, where social media has shown that you don't have to be a certain size to be beautiful, which I love that. So follow those sites, ladies. All right, we have title holders with us, and we have a returning guest and a title holder, and that is Caroline Jones. So thanks for coming back on The Girls.
Thank you.
So what has happened since you've been on? You have a new
I was
title?
Miss Greater Hazleton last year, and I'm Miss Keystone this year.
Okay.
Since I came on last year, I graduated from King's College, and I'm currently a financial advisor at Merrill Lynch. And I think I published a new book since the last time I was on about a year ago.
She's published so many that she can't remember. So you graduated, and now you're a financial advisor?
At Merrill Lynch, yes.
Very good. What are you doing with your platform now?
So with my new book, I actually co-authored it with Senator Yudichik and former Congressman Lou Barletta, and we did a great appearance a few months ago where we read to the Shine children, and we actually donated all the proceeds from our book to the Shine program.
And what is the Shine program?
The Shine program is a program in Luzerne and Carbon counties, an after-school program that helps children with school and reading and literacy and a variety of things related to education.
That was good.
Now, you used to teach yoga.
Yes, I still do actually. I still do.
I mean, these amazing moves that she can do, but you still are teaching them?
Yes, I love it.
Very good. I'm always scared to come in your class.
Oh, you have to.
Sneak in there, going back. And we have another title holder with us.
Yes, we do. We have someone who has so much energy over here. I wish that I could bottle it because this is Avia Weber.
Avia.
Avia
You got it.
Weber.
There you
I
go.
said it Avia before.
It's okay.
Avia,
It's okay.
Avia,
I've gotten
Avia.
everything. Don't worry.
Well, honey, well, thank you so much for joining us. You're the Miss America's Teen 2019 Miss Keystone Teen. This sash is much bigger than you are, but I see you have a lot of little pins on here as well.
do.
What do they stand for?
So I have an obsession with pins. Every pin here has a meaning. First, I have my basics with girl power because I'm totally all for women empowerment, breast cancer awareness, autism, volunteer. I'm a very active volunteer, and obviously adoption because that's my platform, and I'm repping the U.S. of course. We have a lot down here. I'm active with the UNICEF Club, organ donation. This is just a state pin that I got when we went to the state capitol this past January, and this is for the new Miss America 2.0.
Wow, you're looking into
that
this is weighing her
If you
down.
have any
I could
more, I
really
will
tell
gladly
you.
take some.
All right, you're very accomplished at your young age of what? 14.
Yes, 14.
14 years old, only Janine. What were you doing when you were 14?
All of that
I
and
was
more.
playing with Barbie dolls. Which school do you go to, honey?
I go to Saucon Valley High School.
And your talent was kind of unusual as well. You were talking with my son Sammy before the show
Yes.
about your talent. What was it?
I do a martial arts demonstration because I wanted to be different, stand out. And I actually do a martial arts demonstration to Eye of the Tiger because I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I've been doing it since the age of 5. So it's been a big part of my life.
You are so accomplished. I just feel like I did nothing so far. And what is your platform?
My platform is made of love, not genes, redefining the American family.
And what does that have to tell us what that involves?
Okay, so basically I'm adopted from China, so I really wanted to do something that I'm very passionate about. I'm very passionate about adoption and sharing my story, and also I'm very passionate about diversity and being adopted from a white family. That's obviously very diverse there, so I go out and talk about it with my platform, and I just share my story. I share other people's stories. I share statistics about adoption, diversity, you name it. I have a new blog that I created, madeoflovenotgenes.com. So I've done a lot with my platform, and I look forward to doing more.
And you did something special on World Adoption Day, excuse me.
You're good. Yes, so World Adoption Day was November 9th, and I had this big campaign where I went around my school and I basically said, hey, let me draw a smiley face on your hand. So I had some Sharpies, and the smiley face represents adoption because I'm going to do a quick story quickly. Each smiley face is unique, just like each adoption is unique, and sometimes the smiley faces aren't perfect, just like adoption, but in the end, it always brings joy. So, it's a good meaning there, and that is what I did on World Adoption Day.
Well, your parents did a phenomenal job raising you. You're only 14. They have a ways to go, but they did a great job raising
thank you.
Great personality on you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, honey.
All right, so Sherry, tell us about what's next for the Greater Hazleton Scholarship Program as far as how people can get involved.
Well, you could go to our website at missgreaterhazelton.weebly.com or just Google for us. The girls will be competing in the state competition, and they will be continuing to be involved in community service activities throughout the area. They've been involved in the Bella Italia Festival, Hazel Township's community Christmas in the Park. They've also been to the state capitol, and they were guests of State Representative Tara Toohill. They were honored on the floor of the House of Representatives and given citations.
They're everywhere. They have blogs, they have other websites, and they really are adding a lot to the community.
Well, and I think the biggest thing that we want to get out and have the young women in the area realize, and their families, is these girls are just like them. They're just being given a crown to use as a microphone and help create more awareness.
And what do the points of the crown stand for?
Scholarship, style, service, and success.
Very good. And the next time that this is going to be live is when?
Our next program is Sunday, November 17th at MMI Preparatory School, and our deadline for registration will be November 5th.
So you have
November
time.
5th.
If you're looking for a talent, you can find a talent. You don't have to wear a bathing suit. Sign me up. Wait, I think I'm too old for this now.
What are the ages?
The ages for our teen program are 12 to 17, and it's 17 as of July 31st. of the competition year, and our miss goes up to the age of 25, and you have to be 25 through the year.
Darn it, I'm 26. I'm out.
Yeah.
Son of a
She's
gun.
26 and I'm 20
But anyway, I
years
can
older.
come and watch. And if you need someone to sing,
Don't ask Janine.
oh, sorry.
Because you will
Again.
clear the audience. It's usually a sold out.
We'd love to have you come back.
Yeah, I could come back. I could talk at the mic, I just can't sing in it.
Where can people get tickets to see this?
We actually have our tickets online on our website through PayPal.
Isn't that nice? So
So
you
you
can
can
buy your
pur-
tickets ahead of time.
You can buy your tickets ahead of time or purchase them at the door, and it's a donation that goes towards running our scholarship program.
All right, so girls, thanks for joining us on the program.
So much
Thank
fun.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
I want to hang out with you.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get some
Gotta go
taekwondo and
own
what
some-
everything going on here.
Earn
I need to
ourselves some
have-
pins, I think.
That would be good for a good
Self-defense.
girl show. She could teach you
Yes.
Taekwondo.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Sign me
let's
up.
do it.
Looking forward
Okay,
to
I'll
it.
go home and get my, what do I have to wear for that?
A gi. I mean, honestly, you can just get a gi, or you can just go in yoga pants, and then we could have yoga. We could have yoga and taekwondo.
Yoga and taekwondo, sign us up. All right, we're always doing something special here at the Girls. Make sure that you watch us on all of your devices, download our free app, and we'll see you next time on the Girls.